Hello, welcome to our office at Rancho Milagro. I'm MariaElena Rizzo with the Fulton Rizzo team and Hunt Distinctive Properties. Today, we are going to go and visit with a few local nonprofits that are here in town in Cave Creek, Arizona. Welcome to Rancho Milagro. This is Vanessa. She's the owner of Rancho Milagro, and we're here today just to discuss, how Vanessa got here to the ranch, what she does, and how they do it.
Well, thank you. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. We're always excited to partner with you and what you do in the community. We're very, very thankful. So thank you for this. And I love to share my story, of course. And how Rancho Milagro was started was out of my own personal childhood, and horses literally saved my life. And through the years, when I look back when I was a child, I really feel, when I think back, I feel like they mirrored who I am today. Because I didn't know who I was through my own childhood trauma. I forgot, and I didn't have that voice. I didn't have that confidence or the leadership skills that the horses have taught me today. And so it's really been fun to watch how they've changed my life. And then now we have the opportunity to help others change in their life. And so how it works is, when we think about our issues, isn't it usually like we feel like it's like 1,000-pound animal in front of us? Right? Yeah. And we don't know what to do with it. Well, that's what's so neat about horses. So horses will sync their heart rate with their environment within 4 feet away. So if you watch horses in the herd or in the wild, you'll see them kind of gathered up, and you'll see some that are relaxed, some that are standing, some that are laying down. And what they've done is they've synced their heart rate with one another, right? So when one heart rate goes up, everybody gets up and they're alert and they're able to really look at their environment. That's the beauty behind horses and what we do here at Rancho Milagro with equine therapy. They sync their hearts with us, and when our heart rate goes up, they start to act it out. And we just ask those key questions because, let's just face it, the answer's within you, right? You just need help having somebody unlock that answer. And we have the keys to help you unlock it. And it's amazing. I mean, watching kids to veterans to first responders work with these animals has been such a joy, because when we watch them help others, it's really helping us through our own personal healing, right?
Yes.
So it's great. So I chose Obadiah today because he was a wild Mustang. And as you can imagine, it's a great metaphor for a lot of people, because we get a lot of kids that have had, kind of a rough start, to people that have, been out on the streets with whatever elements they've been struggling with, whether it's been, drug trafficking, to drug addiction, to sex trafficking, to veterans, whatever it could be. We all get the wild side in us. We all have it one way or another.
Agreed.
Right? And so I chose Obadiah today because part of my testimony is I came out to Rio Verde years ago in a really dark place, and I used to watch the wild horses. And when I did, I start to recognize areas of my life that I needed to work through, until one day I came to a place where I was pretty dark. The depression, the lack of understanding of what had happened overtook my voice, and I actually came out to Rio Verde to commit suicide. And when I did, and I had that moment to live or die, the wild horses surrounded me. And they brought me back to when, and I always get a little choked up.
Me too.
Because we recognize that do or die opportunity that we've all been in. But what saved my life is these horses. And that's why I chose Obadiah today, to really give that understanding that even though he was wild, if you kind of look at his body language, he's pretty much at rest.
Yeah.
That's where we need to be with our trauma, is at a place of rest. And he's a good representation of how we help others with equine therapy here at Rancho Milagro.
Yeah, he has such a beautiful love in his eyes. Look at how peaceful and loving he is.
Yes.
He's a beautiful horse. I've had the pleasure of being out here with you. A little piece of my heart actually is definitely here. Oh, yeah. I just love it here so much. Yeah. Everything from just being with you and just helping with marketing, helping with the horses, being at the ranch, helping with the fundraiser. So tell us a little bit. Every year we have a fundraiser. It's in November.
Right.
It tends to be the first weekend in November. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be coming up every year. It's going to be in November. So,
well, we really want to bring the community in because this year it's about celebrating the horse. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of times, especially with where media and TV have gone, you see the cowboys and the dressage riders, and you see all the different elements, and we want to bring all of that here to the ranch for our fundraiser and include a small demonstration of equine therapy to really wrap how to celebrate the horse. Because it's all about the horse and about what they have to offer for healing. Because if you talk to a lot of riders, they'll be like, well, yeah, that's my therapy, even though they're riding. And we really want to showcase celebrating the horse. We have chili cook-off. We have hopefully your entry, your famous chili.
That's right.
Your award-winning chili.
Yeah.
And, really bring in the community. We're always looking for community partners that would want to sponsor the event and be a part of really highlighting and showcasing their community awareness to the power behind equine therapy.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about this beautiful garden.
Isn't it amazing to see in the desert vegetables grow? Like, who would have thought that? I mean, we've got, like you said, ginormous leaves of cauliflower and broccoli growing, and how it's really been neat to see this garden flourish, because we actually have a Vietnam veteran that oversees this garden, and he has taken such great pride. And just like this pergola also is in honor of a Gold Star family that lost their son serving our country. And so we've really been able to bring the community in. We give a lot of our vegetables away to the community to really bring that awareness. And what we really want to see from this is a place for people to come and have fundraisers, have a big long table, banquet table, and grab vegetables from the garden and have, highlight some chefs like yourself and make a great chili or great lasagna dish, you're being from Italian, but have this place be a fundraising location and give us an opportunity to share our hearts and our mission behind what we do and have that organic farm to table experience from our vegetables to things that we have grown here on the property.
Quite a couple of years ago.
Yeah. This is my favorite part.
There was a dream, and there is still a dream, to build a facility at the ranch so that when you are serving people, they have a place to stay.
Yep.
So where are we with that now?
That, MariaElena, is kind of, when you have dreams, and sometimes you just have to let them go. Sometimes you just have to let it go and just let God just bring it back if it's supposed to be. And lately it's been really neat because we've been gaining momentum on people that are really interested in bringing in investors or really hearing the concept. So the concept behind it is a lot of our survivors, hotels are a trigger. And we forget about that when people fly in, because we have so many people flying in for intensive sessions. And, we don't want to re-traumatize somebody, right?
Let's just also make sure that everyone knows why a hotel could be a trigger. We know why a hotel is a trigger, but maybe you want to talk about why that is a trigger.
Right. Well, I mean, when you think about it, you know, if you've been sexually trafficked or if there's been sexual abuse, or, you know, let's just say you had a parent that ran away with you, you know, took you out of the home late at night and you had to run away to a motel in the middle of the night kind of thing. You know, there's so many things that surround a hotel, unfortunately, these days. And so what has been neat is to really not re-traumatize our survivors.
Where would the buildings be? Where would they go? Do you know yet?
Well, our desire is obviously to have more land, but in phase 2, we would have it, you know, right by the barn where we would have you know, we've got some renditions that Peak One Builders did for us. And what we would do is have a couple casitas, a community kitchen, to where we could go to the garden and bring in some of the vegetables and cook it right up. You know, you're really bringing in the whole property and what it offers. So it would have that full organic experience of the casitas. So that's the concept behind it, is having it to be a community center. Bring the community in for fundraisers and having a couple casitas for people to come and stay. When they do those intensives, like you said, they don't have to leave the property. They can let the land, the horses, the nature really bring them back to a place of rest.
So Vanessa, there is another project here where people could come out and experience the ranch. I understand it happens the second Saturday of every month?
Yes.
Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, the concept behind it is a lot of times people want to see what this is all about. And they're not sure whether it's for a family member or for themselves, if it's a good fit. Or they want to get involved at being a partner or a volunteer. What are those? So the second Saturday of the month from 9 to 11, we give a great tour of the garden. You meet the staff, the horses, you may even see the cows. And then you are in a session with a group of people to really get the concept behind equine therapy. It's a great opportunity to bring the family and friends that have always been interested in equine therapy and the benefits behind it. So that's the concept behind it.
Excellent. And once again, they can go on the website to get that information, contact you, and become a part of Rancho Milagro.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for all your time today. And it's always a pleasure. I love you to pieces.
Love you too. Love you, love you. Love you.
And I can't wait. Actually, I'll see you on Wednesday night.
That's right.
So that's good too.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring my chili.
Good.
Thank you for watching our video today. For more videos like these about the town of Cave Creek and Carefree in North Scottsdale, like and follow us on YouTube.